It's a budget without vision. So this time last year, we were all listening to all of the different promises of a giveaway budget. And here we see retrenchment in the government's budgetary plans. Basically, no need to actually spend because we got the votes that were necessary to get us into these leather seats. And this year, we're going to have retrenching on it. And a post-election budget hammers the middle-income earners. So instead of the promised tax cuts that you mentioned, for Middle Ireland, there's actually a tax increase today. An incredible situation. Instead of the cut to student fees, there's actually a fee increase today. Instead of a once-off energy credit for families suffering from the cost of living crisis, there's actually a carbon tax increase today. So the government's going in the opposite direction in terms of the promises that they made last November. And here's one of the biggest problems of the actual government itself. The government is one of the key drivers of the cost of living crisis. Last year, the government took in €4.1 billion on fuel taxes, the highest ever in the history of this state, in the jaws of a cost of living crisis. An incredible thing. Usually, governments actually reduce the pressure on families who are suffering from the cost of living crisis, but your government went in the opposite direction. And in terms of the carbon tax, it's an incredible situation. The carbon tax is being increased this year again. So last year, carbon tax took in about €1.1 billion. It's going to be increased again this year. And the government says, well, we've no other option. We want to change people's behaviours around climate change. But there's more than one way of changing people's behaviours. You don't need to use a stick all the time to change people's behaviours in terms of climate change. People are crying out for public transport, but they can't get it in the local communities. I'm from a constituency where the government promised a rail line for the last 20 years. It's still not in place. People would love to ditch the car and get into the train to get to work, but the government won't provide it. People are crying out for solar panels, but it's cost 10 grand to put solar panels on your roof. People are looking to get their house deep retrofitted, but it can cost 30 to 40,000 euros to get that deep retrofit in their homes. And people would love to buy electric cars, but they're significantly more expensive. So instead of using the carrot in terms of changing people's behaviours when it comes to climate change, this government is following on from where the Greens left off. Tax, stick to beat change into people. And it's wrong, and it's hurting people, and it's not fair. And that's where the government needs to change in relation to this.